Okay, welcome to Royal Palm Beach Strikers meeting. Today is August 20th, 2019. Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Alrighty. So call the meeting to order at 6:31. Okay. Roll call. Fernando Casal.
Here.
I had dental work done this afternoon, so Corinne Cobacero.
Here.
All right, got that. Amy Santiago.
Here.
I'm Sean O'Connor. And Mel Hassan, our president, and Venetia Donadio. I love that name. Vanessa are both doing meetings with competitive teams. They won't be here. All right. So, President's Report. Since I just said the President's not here, we're going to move on to the Treasurer's Report.
Okay. So we are doing recreational. So recreational checking, beginning balance for July was $9,011.86. Ending balance was $20,076.68. The savings was $30,152.71 with an ending balance of $30,154.25.
Motion to accept the checking balance at $20,076.68 and the savings balance at $30,154.25.
I second that.
Any objections? Okay, it passes. Here we go. So the Treasury Report has been accepted. I skipped the reading of the minutes from last month's meeting, and they will be coming next month, I believe.
We're postponing next month.
So next month. So we'll go over, so in September, we'll go over July and August. And August is not going to be very long. Okay, DOC report. I'm not the DOC, but we're just about ready to close up the rec. Our numbers are down a bit from last year. We're a few less teams, one less division, and we're down kids. I don't really know why. I did the order last night for uniforms, and the first uniform order last season, it's about 45 less than what I did last night, so. But we don't have enough coaches to even have the teams to, if we got, 100 kids sign up in the next month.
Just so you know, I contact some kids. They are supposed to be moving from 16 to 18, so I'm trying then to come back and sign in.
Okay. All right, that's it. Referee's report. Shinoy is not going to make it. So, I'm sorry. I don't know your name.
Tedrick.
Tedrick. Is your mic on?
Tedrick from Royal Palm Recreation Center.
He's subbing in for Cheryl Sawyer for the record. Okay. Unfinished business. Coaching assignment still in progress. Coaches meeting is this Thursday at 6:30 at the rec center. Background checks, head up, concussion and safety sports all needed by all coaches. And no use of the fields to people outside our club during our permitted time. Okay. New business. Prepare rec roster info for village for September board meeting. I think that means the residents and not non-residents list. I'll take care of that. Okay. Vanessa's on her way. That's what that signal was. Okay, the next thing we have is for the concession stand. This actually goes to the village.
Okay.
I have a person, one of our coaches, Diego, he is offering, and I don't even know how the board feels about it. We got to run this by the village first.
Okay.
He wants to sublet the concession stand.
Okay.
Open it up 5 nights a week, and then on Saturdays, and then pay back rent. So the first question is that even feasible with the village?
Okay. I'm not aware of how that process works.
Right.
but I will.
Could you ask?
I will.
Send that up, or I can probably follow up with an email.
So what is he thinking to do that for? What's the?
He wants to operate it like a business. He will rent. He will sublet, make money. Right. He will sublet from
So
us.
for him personally,
Correct. And then he would pay us like a rent. And obviously the village.
What is he?
The village.
Is he selling like drinks and snacks and stuff? too?
Yeah, he wants to change it up though. Like one of the things he wants to do is bring a TV in and then put soccer games on, play them there and have it more of an, then bring some chairs up there.
Do we have to pay to watch soccer?
No. Again, this is all just so preliminary, it's not even funny.
Yeah.
The village might say no, and then there's probably a lot to go through legally with permitting and all the other stuff. I don't even know if they're even gonna wanna do it.
Okay.
But even like for me, the thought of not going to Sam's Club is just delightful.
Wait a minute, you're saying for him to do Saturday instead of for us doing
Every
it?
day.
Yeah, no, he would do it. We would be
Practice
out,
day.
wait, okay, we're way ahead of ourselves, but yes.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, he would run the concession stand the way he sees fit, 6 days a week during season.
So we don't have the expense and we don't get the income.
Well, we would get a rent.
You rent it.
Okay, I got you.
We would
Right.
rent. And obviously, if we get a rent, the village gets a cut of that too, but that would be something down the line.
Right.
But that's just something to think about. He offered it and he's, like his thing was that, that concession stand, there's, four nights a week where all the rec teams are out there and the concession stand's closed.
Right.
And I'm like, yeah, because I'm not going to be there 4 nights a week.
And I really don't think that it would be that much business.
You know what? I don't think so either. I mean, even the few nights we did open up when there were like rec games on weeknights, we didn't do that much business. But if you're only open once a season, if people expect you to be open, maybe there would be more. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. This is just something that we're right in the beginning stages of. Okay. I skipped one other one. Open comments from the membership? Anyone? Bueller? Nope. Okay, so somebody needs to give
Make the motion.
yep.
Motion to adjourn the rec portion of the monthly meeting at 6:37 PM.
I second that.
Okay, the rec portion is closed. We are going for the record tonight, Mal. All right, so we're going to call the order of the competitive portion at 6:37. And everybody's here, and President's report. He's not here. Treasury report.
Woohoo. Okay, so I have competitive checking, beginning balance $27,045.07, ending balance $26,086.34. The savings was $10,015.25, ending balance $10,015.76. The stipends didn't change at $13.74, so $1,374 even.
Motion to accept the check and balance for the competitive checking account, $26,086.34, savings balance $10,015.76, and the stipend account at $1,374.
I second that.
All in favor?
Yep.
Okay, that passes. Thank you. DOC report. Again, the DOC is at a meeting with parents. Registration was not here. And anybody from Palm Beach Soccer League, or
I know it's a meeting last week.
who was the representative?
No, all the code, you are the rep?
As a manager,
Okay, anything that we need to note?
no, it was just an introduction pretty much for, that was just the beginning managers and then the coaches, their annual meeting
Okay.
that they have,
So
so.
they I think they're gonna post the schedule by the end of the week. If I'm not wrong.
Okay.
We have
We start in like a 2
For
weeks.
early season,
for early
We have
season.
8 of our teams are participating in the early season.
Correct.
Oh, when are they going to start playing?
In like maybe 2 or 3 weeks.
I think,
Okay,
yeah,
so we need to get netting. We need to change out netting soon.
they said we'll have 3 weeks to change games from the day that they post them, so at least,
So
we
when-
have at least 3 weeks.
When do we have the fields?
We for rec it on the fields September 1st, which is a Sunday.
Okay, so in 2 weeks.
Okay, so,
I'm talking about, for the competitor, for Palm Beach League, because I know we don't have nothing this weekend.
okay, next weekend's Memorial Weekend, and that would be it.
Okay, so.
Okay, so we got to get the
Right,
nets up.
yeah.
And I'm out of town Memorial Day. I'm out that town till,
Yep.
no, I'm out of town. Actually, I'm leaving Thursday, Friday. The 29th, Thursday, and I'm coming back on Saturday. So we could do it Sunday or Monday.
Oh, we have a tournament that weekend,
So,
Disney.
all right, we'll think about that at the rec meeting, because we'll have the rec coaches, and the years are pretty good.
Don't worry,
All
it's
right.
gonna be you and me,
Yeah, but hopefully we'll get some other manpower. All right,
me and you,
open comments from membership?
one at a time, okay?
Okay. All right, unfinished business, travel and lodging policies and procedures. That's a work in progress still?
I sent a final update to Mal like 2 weeks ago, so we're waiting on him.
Waiting on him, and then we'll have to approve it at next month's
Got the
meeting.
one from Vanessa, because she had sent an update at one point.
Yes, she didn't know I already updated it, so I just took hers.
Okay, manager meeting status, payments, rosters, team. Now, this has been going on, and I know one reason why Mel's not here is because two teams got rained out twice last week, so we didn't meet with them. That's what they're doing tonight. Got soccer player payment process update. Amy?
Well, okay, I don't remember what we said last month or whatever, but basically, all the competitive players are entered in GOT Soccer under whatever payment plan, if they're making monthly payments or if they made a one-time payment. We created the uniform invoice, and as long as they go into their player account and input their wallet payment, we can put them on auto pay, and things can start coming out.
Awesome.
So we do have some people saying, oh, I don't want the auto pay, so I mean, we're already hearing that, but
But they can choose to go in and just pay.
they can, if they input their wallet payment and they don't want to do auto pay, it's already there, and they say, okay, now process this payment, and then I can go in, process.
And let me ask you,
I personally, that's what I do myself.
when somebody pays, you receive an email?
No, I need to find out that they've entered their, so like the managers need to find out from their players if they've entered their wallet information. And if it's, like, for example, I got a text from one of the managers saying, hey, this person have their information in there, and they said it's okay to process the uniform invoice and the August payment and auto pay going forward. So I went, okay, boom, marked them off, so that'll happen.
And it's an immediate
It's-
monthly and uniform.
Yeah, so like, for example, the uniform invoice, we had due date August 15th. So because she just told me last night, I just went in, processed payment, so that'll come out, last night or today. And then same with the August payment, and then September 1st, that day, that's the next due date for that invoice, that'll come out. And going forward, the first of the month. So,
All right. So Amy, new business, the next one looks like you. Prepare comp team payment to the village for the September meeting. That's, I believe, $1,000 a team, but we can check on that later.
still, okay.
And then prepare rosters for submission to the village. I don't do competitive, so that must be Mal. I'm assuming he's gonna do it. One more on here that's not on here, I didn't type it in because I forgot about it until about 30 seconds ago. All of us plus Vanessa really like meeting with soccer.com.
Yes.
Okay, and we're interested in going forward. I believe Vanessa was gonna get prices, we'll talk about that.
Depends on the price, but I really like
The whole system, the way it was,
system, yeah.
really organized and takes a lot of work off of us.
correct.
When I say us, I mean now, you three.
About you.
Team managers.
Team manager, no, this looks like, I was very impressed.
I really like it.
And, okay, so that's soccer.com, and you put that make sure you put that in your notes that we talked about it, and that we're moving forward on that one. And, all right, Fernando?
No?
Oh,
Make a motion to end the competitive side of the meeting at 6:44 p.m.
I second that.
awesome, new record by 12 minutes. Okay, meeting is adjourned. Thank you, everyone.
All right.